Tons and tons of TUDCA on the market is just crap quality TUDCA that does not usually test out. With Revive, you can be sure that it does. What's up, guys, and welcome back to PricePlow. Today we have a much requested video. A lot of people have asked about Revive's liver. Now, this is a product I've taken a few times. I don't currently have it on hand, but today we're going to go down the supplement facts panel and talk about how this product works for you. Now, obviously, a lot of athletes that are utilizing some sort of PED or some compound that may be negatively affecting their liver are looking to use this product. It's also completely useful as just a normal liver aid product if you are genetically predisposed to elevated liver enzymes, or for whatever reason you want to keep your liver a little bit healthier. This has a lot of the ingredients that we recommend for liver health. Now, it comes as no surprise that with Revive you're getting high doses of high quality products. One ingredient in here is a little bit of a controversial one because of some recent stuff in current events. So let's start from the top and talk about what ingredients are in this product, why they're in here, and what you can expect from them. So we start off up top with a gram of N-acetylcysteine. Now, this is the controversial ingredient that I was talking about because in 2020, there was an FDA warning letter sent out to multiple companies about N-acetylcysteine, not for any nefarious reason, but because they had claims on the bottles for hangover cures, for drug disease claims, things that you really can't claim on a dietary supplement. We know these things, and Revive knows these things, and they don't make bad claims. A lot of people are going to ask if it's banned or not. I'm going to touch on this very quickly because it's not the purpose of this video, but I do think it's important when we mention this ingredient. After the fallout of that warning letter, one of the things that was included in the writing of the letter was that they did not initially find NAC to be a legal dietary supplement as under DSHEA. It did have a drug application at one point. However, a lot of us theorize that at some point since the grandfathering date of DSHEA, there has been sales of N-acetylcysteine at one point. The only fallout because of this warning letter was that Amazon, with their newly turned over, is that how you say that? Regulatory department, wanted to go a little bit more hard on the regulation of supplements, and because of this warning letter, they pulled it from Amazon. A lot of other companies followed suit because Amazon does seem to be a pinnacle of regulatory affairs, but the FDA, since that warning letter, which is over a year ago, has had absolutely no enforcement of the ingredient. We all know that NAC is super important for metabolic health, for immunity, for a lot of different stuff, and I don't expect it to be going anywhere. So do not worry, because we know that Revive, A, manufactures in a quality facility, and B, tests for purity and identification. So, into what N-acetylcysteine does. It's also known as NAC. You'll hear NAC, N-acetylcysteine, NAC, but it's basically the best way to cause your body to produce glutathione internally. We know that oral glutathione is not great. You can get by with Cetria, but orally, we find the best source here to be NAC. Now, NAC is frequently used when treating serious liver diseases, which I think is important to note. What we're really talking about here is elevated liver enzymes. Most often, what people are going to use as a biomarker for the purpose, for the efficacy of this ingredient. It helps preserve normal cells against toxic cancer treatments. It also blocks DNA damage caused by the treatments. The muscle performance claim there, I think, is probably going to be important to a lot of people. They were curious about that. Generally, NAC has been shown to reduce muscle fatigue and increase force output over time. But really what you're looking for here is the benefits of more glutathione and cysteine. Glutathione is extremely protective against oxidative stress. You'll find lots of different immunity claims as well, but really what we're looking for here is that protection against oxidative stress, which should help with liver values. Now, moving into the next ingredient, this is a little bit more of a standard play when it comes to liver products, milk thistle. Now, milk thistle is found in pretty much every liver product ever. However, this one at 1 gram has a 80% silymarin. Wow, I was going to say that wrong. Silymarin extract, which means it's a very, very potent extract, and you have a full gram of it in here. Now, milk thistle is definitely well known for its liver protective qualities, and the silymarin is kind of the main constituent that we often talk about. There are some other important compounds in here known as flavonologins. I've never said that one out loud before, but these main silymarins are the potent constituents that we're looking for, and that's kind of one of the reasons that we put it at the top of our list when it comes to liver products. So here are the full list of benefits that you'll see from milk thistle. Protection and normalization against drug-induced liver diseases. So that's probably going to be important for a lot of people looking at at the PEDs play here. Rescue from alcohol abuse in your liver, general liver toxicity as a whole, protection from hazardous environment toxins, and there are additional meta-analyses on disease support. A great deal of the data actually comes from Germany in the 1970s. This is kind of where milk thistle was actually pioneered for modern science. Hurdle here is that it's not all publicly translated, but it is absolutely conclusive in what we can read. Milk thistle is incredible at liver restoration. Now, obviously, the best thing here is to remove the environmental danger. So if you're drinking, if you're taking drugs, or whatever that's causing elevated liver enzymes, you probably should remove that. If you're an athlete that finds that it is necessary for you to cause this negligible or fixable amount of damage, a product like this can help you get through the process. Now, this isn't the last ingredient, but it is the last active ingredient here, TUDCA, TUDCA, which is short for, I'm not even going to try to say that one. TUDCA is well known in the community as one of the most powerful protectors against liver disease. And TUDCA was actually the original main ingredient of this formula before they expanded the TUDCA product into the full liver product. So they've got 300 milligrams of it here, which is a pretty great dosage for TUDCA. Doses of TUDCA will range between 250, 500, but 300 is kind of, it's the max I take personally. It's a really powerful ingredient. I don't think you need much more. And one of the big things here is that Revive tests for purity. Tons and tons of TUDCA on the market is just crap quality TUDCA that does not usually test out. With Revive, you can be sure that it does. Now, this compound is often used to treat cholestasis. Now, this is a disease where bile production in flow to the liver slows or stops. This is a little bit disgusting, but the condition can occur when bile ducts are physically blocked, and this happens due to hepatotoxic effects of illicit drug usage. Now, when the bile production or flow is inhibited, there are disastrous consequences. Since fats can't be digested and liver and tissue destruction as well as jaundice can occur, a lot of stuff piles up here. Now, once that cholestasis begins, the process of cell death also begins. If left untreated and it worsens, this can lead to total organ failure. All of these things can be prevented by A, removing the environment that is causing it, or B, TUDCA is a powerful protector or action against it. All right, so as a conclusion, wrap it all up. TUDCA prevents cell death by promoting cell survival through receptor stimulation, improves natural bile production, and limits toxic metabolite formation. And a large study testing 250 milligrams with 199 participants that are all primary biliary cholangitis patients concluded that TUDCA is safe and as efficacious as UDCA, which is the pharmaceutical counterpart to TUDCA, for the treatment of PBC, and may be better at relieving symptoms than UDCA. Again, the pharmaceutical counterpart. Safety data for TUDCA has been run up all the way up to 750 milligrams a day, and it also has tons of other benefits: neurological disease and injury protection, cell death prevention outside of the liver, glucose homeostasis restoration in the liver, which is really important for fatty liver disease, but also glucose homeostasis restoration in muscle and fat tissue, improved liver and muscle insulin sensitivity, which is huge for muscle gain, and lastly, reduced ethanol-based liver damage when used with or after alcohol. So we have an above clinical dosage of TUDCA here. Then we finish off the whole formula with absorption boosters, estrogen and bioperin. Now, estrogen is from our friends over at New Live Sciences. Tons of different studies on absorptions of ingredients. Now, there isn't specific absorption claims on these ingredients here, but it helps with gut permeability. So that boosts overall gut function, absorption of ingredients, all stuff that we're looking for. They also throw in 10 milligrams of bioperin, which is a black pepper extract we often see in some products for absorption boosting. On this one, I don't really have any data linking it to the ingredients in the product that would say it would make them absorb better. In the other, estrogen, because of its gut protection and as well as the lowering of long intestinal inflammation, we could theorize that it might help there. With bioperin here, we don't have any data, but bioperin is a popular absorption booster. We're never going to say no to it. We're just not sure if there's actual data linking it to these specific ingredients. So concluding all this together, liver is a very powerful product for elevated liver enzymes. If you're taking anything that could be messing with that, if you're just looking for a healthier blood work panel, liver, when it comes to liver enzymes, is my go-to. There are a lot of great companies out there that have single ingredient TUDCA products that have overall organ products, but I have not come across one that has as comprehensive of a liver product formula as this one. So as always, Revive sets the bar when it comes to health products. I'm sure there will be more that come out that are just as great. We have a lot of great companies out there right now, but I have to say Revive is definitely paving the way when it comes to health supplements, creating a community, creating interest and demand for these types of products in these types of dosages. So as always, I do have to say, I don't have the product right now. When I did have it, I got it for free. I was able to use it because of our business affiliate relationship with Revive. But I hope that this was an educational and informative video that could help you understand a little bit better how liver works, what it would do for you, and in what cases you would use it for yourself. As always, guys, I really appreciate you making this far in the video. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to comment below, and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.